Hi, I'm Brittany Charboneau, also known as the Funny Runner. And if you don't know me, you don't know about my disgusting habit, which is that I pick up dirty change on all of my runs. I don't care if they're in the gutter, in a pile of dirt, or any other disgusting place that you can imagine, I will pick them up. Pennies are my sources of joy. They are my pennies from heaven, letting me know that I'm on the right path. And I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably like, why do you need to pick up pennies? Don't you make a lot of money being a pro marathoner? No, I don't. So just sit tight and see how much I actually have made this year, which is great. Anyway, so my dad got me one of those old lady penny books for Christmas last year, which I decided to fill with all of the running change that I found on all my runs in 2018. But being me, I decided to add really strict rules to a game that has zero actual meaning. So here we go. Rule number 1. All change added to the book must be specifically found on runs. Gas station and grocery store self-checkout change found on the ground is not to be included. Rule number 2. 1 penny from the total amount found on each run is to be added to the book. Include the date, total amount found, and something significant about that run. Rule number 2.1. In the instance that 0 pennies are found, it is permissible to glue in another coin, be it real or fake, in its place. Clause Exhibit C. In the instance that pennies are not found on a given day or run, that day is not to be logged in the book, and runner is not to worry, but is to lace up their shoes and find more the subsequent day. The year has come to a close and I've filled 2 entire books. I'm astonished at what my pennies brought. This year, my pennies have been with me through 12 races. Do you want to see what else I found? Hey, a penny! 11 states and 3 countries. An Olympic trials qualification. My first world major as a pro. Good times and bad weather. The debut of my own one-woman show. Runs with some of my favorite people in the whole world. Countless doubts and endless pep talks to myself.
I am great! I am wonderful! Everybody likes me! I am great! I am wonderful! Everybody likes me!
While logging over 3,000 running miles, I collected 2 Canadian pennies, 1 plastic nickel, 4 euros, 2 British pences, 1 car wash token with a value of $1, 1 laser tag token, 2 wheat pennies, for a grand total of... $17.41! Not bad for the first year's salary of a funny runner, huh? Ooh, fun fact! February 12th is Abe Lincoln's birthday, and also happens to be National Lost Penny Day. I found 3 pennies that day, so mark your calendars for this year. In 2017, I counted all the change I had found during my run leading up to the Kansas City Marathon. The night before the race, I counted all the pennies collected, and wouldn't you know it, I found 262 pennies. 26.2 miles. Yeah, I know. And this year was no different. 29 pennies found on the exact day that I had 1 month left to being 29. 71 cents found the run right after closing night of my show, which had sold 71 tickets. I found 0 pennies on my 30th birthday, but had one of the best workouts ever. Some days you don't need the pennies. 2 pennies found on the exact 2-year mark until the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. With all these amazing finds, the most important things my pennies have taught me this year are: never doubt how far you can come in just 1 year. At the start of 1 year, you could be running past a world-class athlete on a trail in Oregon, and 10 short months later, you could be competing with her. 9 times out of 10, where 1 penny is, at least 1 more is right there with it. So take the time to search the ground for all the pennies that you might have missed had you been in a hurry. Even the broken, unrecognizable pennies count. Never judge a broken penny. If you feel your penny book ahead of schedule, buy another one and keep collecting. You never know how much more you could end up finding. Even a path you've run 100 times always has new pennies on it, so don't think that just because you've been down that road before, you can't find new pennies on it today. Some days are tough, other days are brutal. Just keep going. The next day can be one of your best. I am so grateful for all of the change that I found this year and for the journey that I'm on. So whatever brings you as much joy as pennies bring me, please follow it and trust that you're on the right path. Let's do it. You got this.